Okay, time to start today with a little bit of I want to brainstorm a little bit. Okay, so I want to see what I can come up with for these enemies. Yeah. Oh, hey, Palinor. Hey, Swolepool. No, Swole, you were not first. I want to brainstorm what I can do with a lot of these attacks. Yeah, there's other people here. Yeah, I can do that, I guess. No, that doesn't work well. Oh, that's kind of neat. You took too long thinking of something clever. I hope you guys are doing well. That's kind of fun. Cause that part's kind of slow to me. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Back forward light with the Dragon Blade is fun. Yeah, you'll see in the video tomorrow what I do with it. How's it going, KB Action Games? By the way, staff, base form Y, you can cancel with Shuriken at the top for a pseudo super jump. Back forward Y. Oh, I've seen that, yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, very clever. That's really cool. Now I might want to use that for other purposes. Cool. That's really cool, Soulpool. Let me see. I wonder if I can do some fancy shit with it. Okay. No, that didn't work as nicely. That might have to be in the air for that. What could I do with this information, though? Oh, I was hoping to do some mid-air combos with that. Damn. Yeah, I was trying to do Shuriken into Flying Swallow. I'll catch up to chat in a moment. Let me just test out this before I... Ah, damn. No. I mean, I can do that no matter what. Well, okay. I don't necessarily know what to link into it, but at the very least, I can do this. Which I think could be useful. Okay. More brainstorming a bit later. Alright. So yeah, KB Action Games, back forward with the Dragon Blade is pretty fun, yeah. Some people said Yakumo's combat pacing is not as smooth as Ryu. Do I agree? No. Combat pacing? I just think it's different. I've had really smooth moments with Yakumo. I don't. It makes me wonder if they understand chain link. The chain link is like super. Like you tell me, was that a smooth thing in your opinion? So I'll show it again. That's not what I had in mind. I personally find stuff like that smooth, or stuff like this. Stuff like that. That's also fun. Not that. That's my thing. I think Yakumo's fine. I don't really have any major grievances with him, specifically as a character. Before you dive in completely, I wanted to ask if you have heard of the Ghost Runner games. I have, but I've heard of them, but in terms of anything like any meaningful impressions of them, I don't have that at this time. Also, you can cancel the recovery, then aerial queen Y to keep the juggle. Sure. Oh yeah, this is a surprisingly good gap closer. It's very, like, I really underestimate that. So here, check that out. Check this out. That's pretty cool. Little bro is shorter. Coming up with like custom sequences and custom combos is kind of fun. It makes me want to take advantage of a lot of these weapon skills. Because, you know, the distance to that for Raging Destruction is kind of slow. Or kind of low. It's nice if I'm already in range. And there's other ways I can take advantage of that too. So what I like to do is I'll do a full combo like that and then transition straight into Raging Destruction. I like that one. I wish Chain Link was more useful with the Dragon Blade. His mini weapons take full advantage of it. I know, me too. That's part of the reason why I'm trying to figure out some things with Chain Link and the Dark Dragon Blade. Like, it's cool to do stuff like this, but it's like very rare. It's pretty rare I'm gonna do something like that. This was something I saw OLTO do in one of his most recent videos. Which was he would do the bomb and then guillotine throw. So like that's kind of cool. But I don't know what I could... I want to take advantage of this. of this input. I don't think there's any follow-ups with it either. Because these are all single things, right? Oh, wait, hold up. What move? It's just the 360 square. If there's something that I can chain link with it. I don't think so. Yeah, because you can just do it in the air, but it's not like a move 2 or move 3 type thing. Heavy drill follow-up, maybe? Yeah, the heavy stuff. The heavy stuff, yeah, like this, I know you can. It'll explicitly say after you hit an enemy. So like that'll work, and that's kind of neat. Wind path, rotate X, flying swallow. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out chain link stuff. Because right now, the reason I'm trying to find this stuff out is because if I can find a stylish way to incorporate things, it makes me more curious about the strategic value of it, and vice versa. So, right now, like, it's hard. Like, right now, I don't use a lot of the weapon skills. So, for example, with Takemi Nakata, I don't use this that much. I don't really even use this that much. Like, I'll use it if it's like, oh, it's supposed to be running to a target to OT it. Like, I'll do that and it'll, like, look cool. I hardly use this one. I do use this on occasion, but for the most part, I'm like pretty comfortable doing most of the Bloodraven things. I don't use this enough. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I think maybe I could do something with that. Hold up. Okay, there's stuff I can do with this, I think. Don't know what I can sequence with that. After the 3, so heavy drill follow-up maybe? Alright, let's try it. Oh, I mean, that works pretty cleanly. Okay. I'll have, so that at least connects pretty well. So thanks for that idea, KB. Question is, when would I use it and why? Well, I can see some value to it. Let's say I'm low on gauge. You can chain link into it too. But would I need to at that point? Because the heavy drill follow-up in the air I don't really need to chain into. Or am I misunderstanding what you're trying to communicate? I can do the light drill in the air instead. Yeah. after the bombs. Hey, what's up? Maybe it's gonna drop into airdrop into drill. Okay, let's try that. I don't know. Woof, do you think you'll be rusty again when Neo 3 comes out? Yeah. Great for separating tough foes, super tough foes from the pack. Let's see, a quick bomb. You can get away lesser enemies, and I could do that. Yes, it's constantly de-rusting. Okay, but there was some, so I'll have to think about that a little later. But I'm gonna try out some other things. Oh, that doesn't connect. Okay, but I can connect some other things. Yes, it works. Oh, that's gonna be great. Yes, yes. Separate this foe from the pack. Oh, okay. Got the idea though. Now that, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, that one I would have to go away from. Okay. Cool though. Okay, so there is a little bit of a combo application. Yeah, the drill is nasty work. I love it. I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. Okay. Am I still a part of the Neo Discord? No. The Neo Community Discord? No. Oof. That's a great thing to isolate a target. Yeah, I left. Okay, cool. So what other spicy things can I do? Oh, that's, oh. No, no Neo 2 duel. Dang it, too slow. This will be advanced, but fun. Yeah, that's cool. Very risky, but very cool. If I don't want to get all complicated, I can of course just do this. Cool. I see some potential problems with that. How's Ninja Gaiden 4? It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. That's redundant. I'm already gonna pull them in the air. Just stick with this. Yeah, okay. Oh, it keeps them in place if I can land it. Okay. Okay, cool. Uh... Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to do that. Do bigger mobs get pancaked with this move? They can. I'm not like super destroyed though, from what I know. But there's so many moves. This, like, it's taken me some time to understand each of the weapons, but like, the hammer is pretty crazy. If you pull it off right. Hammer does big damage. The sword slam. Talking about this one? Or are you talking about, so number 1 or number 2? I'm guessing it's 2, because 2 has an intense amount of D-limb. This is, you can try it. Flying Swallow into Kage Bombs, land the new BR Kage Rotate X, don't do perfect release. If it's gonna revolve around imperfect release, I'll pass. Like, I know it's useful, but I like perfect release. That's always fun. I'm too unga bunga to try release for, yeah. Don't blame ya. Having releases can be riskier to pull off though. Yeah, for sure. That's why it's so fun. For me. Dude, that doesn't hit? That would have even crazier range. This is the one you were referring to? Oh, the vaulting stance impact? Yeah, it's very good. It's very good for pancaking. So if you always want to do perfect release, then vacuum into hammers out of the question for that sequence, yeah. It doesn't work as well, correct. But who said anything? Not, but I can do drill after that. That's kind of fun. Yeah, that works. If I just want to isolate a target, blow the whole pack, that works well. Good, so at least I have another option I can think of. Let's try a different enemy. Let's see how these guys do. Okay, they're pretty stationary. Dang, son. Well, good to know. Dude, you don't get panked. You don't do shit. Well, at least this will help me with a lot of motion-based things. Okay, that's too far. So that's safe. Nope. What about the other move? That will hit? Bro, this has more range? Yeah, I'm joking. Should have I thought it'd be the other way around. This one will have all the range in the world. Yeah. That's expected. Yeah, that's expected by me. That is a surprising amount of range. Okay, cool. Okay, low range, yeah. Okay, so this at least makes sense to me. Okay, high range. What about you? Hey, what's up, Element? Lots of range. Okay, so these two have lots of range. This one's a little counterintuitive for me. This one is intuitive. That's pretty high range, all things considered. Still not comfortable with Eagle Claw. Okay. Okay, low range to be expected. Yeah, just getting comfortable with all the moves. Okay, already comfortable with that. That doesn't hit? Man, I wish it had just slightly more range. Yeah, that's to be expected. How about you? Hey, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That's such incredible range. What happens if you switch weapons with air after a Blood Raven jump? That. Okay. Okay, let's go kill this guy. Nope. Oof. What do I usually prefer? After a perfect flash, I do just the base form stuff, but I haven't done enough of the like special stuff yet. The Blood Raven form. I don't do that enough. Can you switch weapons after a parry but before a perfect flash? Let me try to find out. Yeah. It didn't really look like it. Oh, actually I could. Looks like I could actually. So I'm gonna switch to drill. But it looks like you have to sequence it pretty well. Like perfect timing. So I suppose you could, but I don't know how practical it is. Come on. Oh, that's fine. Come on. Way too late. Come on. It's probably possible, but it might have to be frame perfect for it. Hey, Gurshan. I'll try though. I'll try one more time. I think it does work, but yeah, I think the window is very tight. Not too much, Cosmic. How are you? Yeah, it's possible, but very tight timing, I'm guessing. Come on. Alright, close enough. Using the upward combo to dodge a sweep was cool. Yeah, that type of stuff is fun. Well, yeah, it looks like Furious Dan, it looks like it's possible, but probably very tight timing, and it might be more worthwhile to spend time learning other things over that very fringe thing. YouTube needs to crack down on these fake AI ads. Yeah, I agree. Are my binds different from defaults? Yes. Take a look. Yeah, Soulpool, what'd you find? Should I go back to training mode? I'm gonna take that as a yes from you, Soulpool. So from a Junon drop or any other pancake move, it sets up a lot of harder to use BR moves, such as drill back forward X. Ah, okay. Okay. Hey, what's up, Axel? Yeah, you're gonna tell Team Ninja that I uninstalled? Go for it. Okay. There's some strategic value to that. That's a hard one, though. That makes sense. Any move that pancakes them, I can set them stuff up. I like that type of stuff. So, for example... So let me see if it will work. How much time do I get against some of the crazier enemies? So not the heavy ones. Let's take the shuriken guy. How long will he get pancaked? Right, because that little bit of downtime that enemies have will be very helpful. Yeah, that's very handy. Oh, I gotta get used to not chain linking. Yeah, that would buy me a good amount of time. Let's try it out if he's active. Ooh, that works really well. Thank you. I really gotta take into account some CC. Charged sword moves are a bit slow, but drill and hammer are excellent. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, wait, what's that sleeper range to this? Yeah, that's right, Swolpool. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, Hollow. How are you? Okay, so two strategic things. Wait, what is that shockwave? That's surprising. Last one, really gross one, Staff XY. Now let's try this. Okay, 1, 2. No chain link in there, right? Okay. Okay, Staff XY. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I see. I see the vision, okay. Oh, you want to? Okay. Back forward X. Oh, okay. Blood Raven. Sorry, I didn't read it. That was my bad. You wrote it down fine. I just didn't compute it. Damn it, I did chain link. This seems very precise. Alright. Thanks. Come on, I want to try it one more time. I think I get the idea, I just need to execute it better. Oh, I was supposed to do win path or win run. Because this is win run. You're asking me to jump on their head, right? So it's wind run into a wind path to jump on their head. Okay, wind run? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Ricardo. You wanna do that fast? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Dang, that has to be seamlessly fast. Okay, let's see if I can pancake. Yeah, of course you can ask that question, Ricardo. Neo 2 questions are fine. What can guaranteed pancake? It's probably easier on other enemies. So you do, just to verify, Swole, you do perfect release for the bombs, is that correct? Because I'm doing perfect. Okay, you do, so okay. Let me try an easier enemy then, I might be making it more complicated. Dude, I am not able to bridge that gap and hit him. The spacing thing? Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, that was it, wasn't it? Holy shit. That looked really cool. Okay, I did it one time. Damn, that does look really cool. Can you give me some tips about Kusarigama? I'm trying to learn it. Maybe it's me, but it's extremely slow. And the tracking on the dodge attacks is poor. Try treating it like the spear, where you want to be a little bit away in range to get off some of the long animations. Alright, well, it's definitely very cool and something I'd probably need to lab, all things considered. So, worry about that, I guess, then. I think for now, though, so I'll have to work on that, but I certainly think doing stuff like this is very cool. Okay. Thanks. Do you suggest I should put Whirlwind Kick on both low and mid stance? Or put Whirlwind on mid? I feel like Whirlwind is kind of useless and I don't understand how to make it work. So Whirlwind I like to use... It's okay to use on single targets, of course. But there is flexibility with the move. I would, by the way, I'm recommending you do learn and try to learn Whirlwind. So Whirlwind does have a very, very long, a long animation. But with that, of course, as the move shows, you have 360 coverage. And what can be a little surprising is that if you don't sequence that into Second Wind, you can keep pulse pretty quickly out of it. So sometimes even when your positioning is off from an enemy, you'll still hit them with Whirlwind. Against human enemies, if they get hit, or if they block, it's irrelevant because you can usually pull off a Second Wind after that and negate a ton of their ki. And if you don't even get the grapple off on them, you can usually cancel with the yokai ability. So I find Whirlwind to be pretty handy. I think what will make you find Whirlwind more useful is just maintaining a little bit of that range, and just think about the moments where, when you fight Shisen and Kosen, the Kusarigama Dojo boss, think of the moments that are most frustrating for you to deal with, and then try to replicate that yourself. So his Whirlwind is like, okay, I can't approach him because otherwise I'll get hit, and I have to play very safe to avoid it. But that only happens because he's basically spacing us out. But if we're point blank range and then we could interrupt it, then Whirlwind's gonna suck. So just thinking about it in that way, I think might be able to help. I put Whirlwind Kick on mid stance. I like Whirlwind quite a bit. It's fun. Hope that helps somewhat. Deadly Mark? Deadly Mark I like to use as a gap closer. And then, as with the other Kusarigama pulls, for whatever reason, it will truncate some animation time. from to your next ability. And you don't, and it's pretty nice. You don't even have to keep pulse. Oh wait, no, I don't want to fall. No. This is disgusting. The hell? Hey, I didn't want to target you. Stop it. This is... Dude, bro, what is going on? Target the pot! Yeah, this chapter on Master Ninja is very difficult. I'll mess around more with the knockdown, hard knockdown state. I don't know why it took me so long to realize it's basically a free setup. Yeah, I had the same issue too. I'm still learning this stuff. I'm no stranger to the learning curve. Lock onto the fucking pot! Look! It's like, oh, there's only 2 enemies here! There's only 2 enemies here! Man, fuck this game sometimes. It's so aggravating. What are you hitting? Dude, what? That's so weird. Dude, that just... Oh my god. Kurobo on normal was your wake-up call. Jet Wolf crushed me for hours. Yeah, quite difficult. Oh. That's why I can't rely on lock on. It's so frustrating, dude. I'm like, it's right freaking there. I'm like, don't go back and forth. I want the target that's like obscured. What do you mean you go for that? Man, I swear to God. Oh, I don't want to have to leverage this shit, dude. Oh my fucking God. What else is there? Dude. It's shit like that that just takes me out of the game. There's no other enemy. And Yakumo's like, I'm gonna ultimate technique fucking air. No. Like, what else am I gonna fight, dude? Oh, that's fine. What, like, it's obvious there's an enemy there, and then the ultimate technique's fucking nothing. That pisses me off. That is not cool. Like, like it just ruins my experience to have that. Me dying because I don't understand game mechanics is one thing, but me dying from like, oh, you know, I know there's an enemy in front of you, but your character will fucking ignore that altogether. He fell to his death. Where is he? Oh. Okay, he fell to his death. Yeah, the shrines need to be checkpoints. It's the most intuitive way to do it. Make them guaranteed checkpoints. Just like sit, like just put a save. Like let this be a save station. I'd be like, okay, fine. If this was a save spot, alright. Then anytime I die until I get to the next shrine, there's an expectation I have that like, oh fuck, I gotta like play on point. Anything before that? Anything that exists right now is just too annoying. Lock on is too frustrating to work with, to the point it's just better to go soft lock for me. Okay, I guess. Oh. Oh well. Panicked. I'd also ask that if you die, restart from checkpoint doesn't ding your score the same way restart battle does. Would be nice. But yeah. Enemy targeting and some shrine checkpoint stuff is probably the two biggest things I want addressed. For a patch. Content-wise is a separate matter. Damn. Oh well. I can't do much about it. Welcome back. No, I wanted the OTs. Ah, what a shame. Well, I can probably hurl them all into a small spot and then blow them up with bombs. At least I figured that out. Jeez. Imagine if Misaki actually did come out to help Yakumo. I know Achilles. Come on, bro. Iron should help? I know, right? He should. Misaki drops in with cubes. I think Jack Garland would be proud. This feels so bad. I should not have used Berserk, oh well. Let's save it, there's still some stuff. Bruh, oh my god. Yes, Furious Dan, that was correct. Oh well, got the checkpoint. Looks sick. I didn't know you could chain back into base from Gleam or Bloodraven. Yeah, you can. It's super cool. No boss for this chapter. Shit. The next chapter has the boss. Close enough. What? Okay. Oh! Get oofs. Thank you for... I'm glad you enjoyed the fall. That was pretty nice. I like that sequence. Oh, that was it? Okay. I'll just save the last minute too. That felt so... Really? That was it? Alright, I guess. It feels like the game was originally going to have a honeycomb layout world, so you could take ninja tools to previous areas and explore. You can kind of do that here, but not exactly the way that I think you're thinking of. Like on New Game Plus, I can access some extra parts, but it's not the same. Dude, don't slap me. There's a couple extras you can get. I wish there was more stuff like that. Or level design built around it, same. Speaking of which, here's the New Game Plus thing. Dude, he did it slower. Oh, did my character just ragdoll through the floor a little bit? Dang, I'm trying to do a backlash parry. I'm just not familiar with the timing. Seems fair. That's so cheap. He's such a strange boss. He hurts so much, but he also can get hurt so easily with things like ultimate techniques. And Kage Hiroko with wall splats is just hilariously just trivializes him. Whoa! Okay, I guess. All right, have a good night. Dude, target the only freaking thing. Please just target him, thank you. Whoops. That was just Berserk fun. Fun, but eh. Okay, the deadly part. Why is this here? For no reason at all. Okay. Good to know. Legit, why do they have that there? Eh. Okay, moving on. Shit. I want to get good at this area. This whole part is crazy. So, let's see how good I can get at it. Jeez. No, it's not happening the way I want it to. Just kill me, dude. I got a fatal flash off, so I wanted to use that orb to take out the big ranged asshole, but nope. Okay. Let me try 360 bombs. Okay, let's go. Rising Stance Crush was too slow. Oh, damn it. Trying to do fancy things instead of safe things. Oh well. If I could just see what was happening in this first part, it might help. Between Ninja Gaiden 2 Black and 4, which I'd recommend picking up, this one. Whoa! Get the fuck out! Oh my god. Shit. Oh, I'm dead now. Yeah, I'll take the death. Yeah, I'd absolutely like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is fun, but I would just go straight to 4. Damn. Now I'm just having difficulty understanding what I'm seeing. And like having to react to that in like a split second. It's just like a visual overload. All the colors kind of mesh together. Am I able to go through a whole level without healing? I don't think so. Like, what are you talking about healing? Are you talking about healing items? Or are you talking about, like, going to Umi? Like, well, what are we talking about here? Because I've done healing items? Oh, all the time. Yeah. I've been able to go through whole levels without healing. I kind of go out of my way not to use it. Jeez. Shit. Currently on your first playthrough on hard. Yeah. Yeah, the game's very difficult. This part that I'm doing, like, stressed me out on hard mode. Now I'm playing it on Master Ninja. Yeah, I've done chapter 1 on Master Ninja without healing. Tried doing a gate at minus 75%. Yeah, those are really tough. Especially on first playthrough, they're like pretty psychotic. You like the Wukong move? As long as there aren't any flying enemies? Yeah, pretty much. Fuck. I have to redo that whole part again. Yeah, you can do a good amount of air combos, but it was the last enemy for that wave. So close yet so far. Oh, I got hit. Couldn't see. If I can't tell what's happening, I'm gonna get annoyed. Best thing I can think of is like area of effect spam. But beyond that, like, it's really hard. Hard to tell. Yeah, I don't want a UT spam though. Like, I can do some UTs, I just don't want to rely upon it, you know? What the hell? No, not that guy! Ugh, anything but that shithead. UT targeting so good, I know, right? Hey, Momiji. He's what? How is he alive? Shit. Yeah, it targets so many of the wrong enemies, and I don't like that. A lot of the things that I intend just do not happen. Oh! You stream Neo today, and it's like the game had a vendetta against you. I just wanted to have fun. Sorry to hear that. Ninja Gaiden 4 equals the best game? The best game? I think Ninja Gaiden 4 is the most enjoyable of all of them. For me, anyway. Can I do a Master Ninja run without any upgrades, like Death Wish? I haven't done that yet. I've done a fresh Master Ninja run. Oh shit. Oh god. Ugh. Get wrecked. I've done a fresh Master Ninja run where I got the upgrades, but without them, like, the game just kind of becomes unfun. I like to have multiple options, many choices in my runs, so if I have that, I'm generally a pretty happy camper. Bruh. Yo, dude, that's mayhem. You played 1 and 2, never played 3, never beaten 1 in Master Ninja, couldn't get past the beginning. Yeah, that's rough. Is a Ninja Gaiden collection worth buying? I would say get it on sale, and yeah, you can try it, but Ninja Gaiden 4 is out, so I don't really, like... I don't feel the need to go back to those games, personally speaking. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to hit. That's how it should be every fucking time. Dude, fuck, come on! Got a perfect fit. What is this, bro? Oh my god, this tilts me. I'm reset. I'm just tilted. Oh. Get the perfect fatal flash, and then I can't. No. No. It just totally killed my flow, and I don't like that. Kill me, dude. Yeah, you're not the only one, Momiji. You ain't gotta worry. I've had pretty irritating shit happen, and for the most part, my grievances, like gameplay-wise for Ninja Gaiden 4, aside from some content things, is just stuff like this where it's like, okay, it's ruining any sense of flow I have. That's okay, because I am admittedly taking a risk and I'm getting like blown to bits. I'm like, okay, fine. But it's just like, that's annoying, but I'm like, okay, there's something I can do about it. Which is not be as crazy with some moves, understand a couple of things about the fight. Like, that's something I can practice. But there's a lot of other things that are just like largely out of my control. Move, my god, stop. Oh, just kill me, dude. What? You didn't guarantee... Dude! This game is pissing me off right now. Oh my god, just... Unreal, bro. No, I didn't want... No, I'm tilted. I do win run, and then he wins runs nothing. He runs and nothing. Doesn't even go for the nearest enemy. Come on. Ah, whatever. This is why I can't play these difficulties. It'll be the first day I throw something. Oh. Well, definitely don't want to be throwing things. That's for sure. Oof. Dude, I've been on this for a while. Alright. What's happening on a moment-to-moment basis? So, I keep running into the same problems, which is I assassinate a guy, and then I try to do a Bloodraven combo. It's not safe, so then I get hit. I think I need to do the vaulting moves. I gotta start with the vaulting move. Because if I can't get a flow or a rhythm from the very get-go, they're all just gonna swarm me and kill me. More Wukong move? It's not as effective as I'd like. Okay, that's... Okay. It's fine, just kill me, it's cool. The Wukong move will be nice, like, if I can get enemies on the edge, and then I can sweep them away. It's very good at that point. But if I can't, then I'm kind of boned. It's my bad. But, like, I'll try it. What are you doing? Jeez. Do you get a weapon that heals you like a Tetsu? No. I have some accessories which assist, but... Don't kill me now. Damn it, that's my fault. I have something that gives me that will leech health on bloodbath kills and obliterations. And it helps. But beyond that, not much. You think the weapon is glitched? The text says it takes your health. It probably means it takes enemies' health, all things considered. Japanese translations can sometimes be a little wonky. You remember harassing Doku with it, his own weapon? Yeah, that's pretty funny. There's a lot of like weird translation things in Neo as well. So just bear that in mind. Where it's like kind of confusing what they're trying to communicate. Jeez, just the hit stun is rough. I'm trying to do a group clear, but then I get shot out of the sky, so I gotta try something different. Can you chapter select after beating the game? Yes, you can. Just not doing well here. I'm not learning anything really. I'm just trying a bunch of things and then just dying pretty much every time. I'm not able to learn this effectively. What are you hitting, bro? No, dude, you soft lock on the stupidest shit. It's really aggravating, I'm not even gonna lie. That's fine, I'll take the death. Some ways that the game is challenging are very frustrating ways, like kind of bullshit ways. Other ways where it's like, oh, I suck, then it's fine. And I recognize in moments like these it's probably a combination of both. Like, it's not like I'm making perfect decisions. Okay, there I operated under a false assumption that I was in the air because I was trying to do the mid-air gleam form attack. Tricky. I can't get away with a lot of the big group combos that I'm trying. Damn it. Can you not? Ugh, all that little stun. Ah, there. Oh, and I don't have enough room to navigate the way I'd like. I wanted to try something a little different. Oh, because they just come to explode right away. Let's see. The problem I have is that I have to clear either the ground enemies or the air enemies really fast, and I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, as I say that, I'm able to do it. Dude, no, don't do this, please. Okay, I guess I'll just save this. Not very happy with that whole encounter. Could have flowed a little better. But oh well, shit happens. No, I'm not happy, man. No! No! Me not happy. Oh! Hmm. Dude, I can't tell what's happening. I think probably the most frustrating feeling is that I never actually know if I'm going to hit the enemy I'm intending to hit in my mind. And lock-on would be kind of the remedy to that. But it doesn't lock on to the targets I want to when I'm thinking about it. Like at the beginning of the level, I wanted to hit that pot, but instead it was just focusing on the two lanterns, when in my mind the pot was the bigger threat. And I wanted to take that out really quickly. Damn. No, I'm kind of surprised they don't have something like a mini map of like kind of like they do in Neo, where it's like, oh, the enemies are around you in this vicinity if you have enemy sensor or something on. I wonder why they didn't. I wonder if they considered that. But alas, even if I would want that, I'm not gonna get it. No, I didn't want to do that, you dickhead. I have to get so precise with my inputs. What I was trying to do was that one of the vaulting stances for the hammer, but I think I pushed the buttons a little bit too close together. So then my character just did the heavy, which fucked me up because it's so slow. Alright, see you later, Swolepool. Thanks for hanging out. Sure. Decide later. Yeah, let's go! I think I have one more big encounter, right? Whee! Oh. Yeah, I got one big encounter. Let's go. Please just hit the fucking pot. This is so sloppy. Freaking poison pots. Oh. Oh well. Thank you. No, no, DOT, please, for the love of God, why would you do that? No, I can't rely on that either. Dude, if I don't have something consistent, it's really hard to work around it. Like, I just got rid of lock on. I'm not using lock on because soft lock at least lets me get some OTs. What the hell? Dude, what the fuck are you attacking? This is very aggravating. No, no, stop it, man. No, the pot! The fucking pot! I swear to God. You're even locked onto this shit. Whatever. Oh, I'm right next to the pot. It would be intuitive to either go on to lock onto the pot or to hit the pot or whatever I'm locked onto, not something 500 meters away. Oh. It's really ruining my experience. I'm not even gonna lie. Should be like that seamless. That's fine, believe it or not. What the hell? Why'd you target with my guy? Target? Okay, fine. Did you mind an OT the guy? Yo! Are you serious now? I lost like 60% health, or I don't know the exact amount. But 60% health or something from just trying to... It's very frustrating now. That's fine. Oh. Alright, I'm getting tilted a lot. This is very frustrating. should have locked on. I'm just losing motivation now. I guess I'm just not able to replicate the strategy that's in my head onto the screen. No, 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 thank you. That's fine. Me getting my ass kicked like that is fine. I'm like okay with that. Because that's like, oh, I didn't pay attention to the air and I took big risks. But like all this other ancillary shit, or auxiliary shit, I don't know the right word for it. The hell, dude? I don't know why you locked onto that one when I'm very clearly going for the fucking fish pot. Shit, I don't know that Tengu well enough. Tried to parry him, but no dice. I have to learn that sequence. That's a fast sequence I'm not used to. Okay. Thank goodness. That's acceptable, I guess. God damn, though. Well, plus side, I didn't use Berserk, so that's still a plus. But downside was, holy shit, being able to attack the enemy I wanted to was very, very frustrating. 48 deaths, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Still got a B rank from killing a lot. But damn, son. That was rough. Alright, let's see if I can beat Kurobo. I definitely want to finish this chapter so that chapter 8 I can enjoy more. Did I die 48 times in easy difficulty? Yeah, Master Ninja is the easy difficulty. I just realized that. Damn, I was trying to parry that. How are you, Hato? Hope you're doing well. Okay, I got 20 minutes and then I'm gonna go. No, I'm not equipping any defense rings. What's happening there? Probably too early. No, I have like health regeneration things. Mostly, and then I think maybe the only defensive thing is I reduce the damage of ranged attacks by half. But other than that, I don't really have anything. Oh, I think the defense rings might only reduce like damage by like 5 to 10%. Not very clear. You just finished Dark Dragon, now you're gonna practice the bosses in higher difficulties. In the bed now, it's 1 AM. Well, hey, thanks for dropping by so late. Yo, why the hell did you avoid that? Okay, fine. I'll just use the guard points. That's the easiest way to do this. You were watching me the whole time, but you had your headphones connected. Your PS5, so you're watching me without sound. You know what? I hate this flying shit. Please stop flying. What's your most favorite weapon? On Yakumo? I feel most comfortable with Takumi Nakata. I don't know. I've been asked that question several times. I still have like no clue. Stop flying, my god. I hate that. I find different reasons to appreciate each weapon, and it's really hard for me to say there's a distinct favorite. I know which weapons I'm comfortable with, and which ones I like in certain circumstances, but it's really hard for me to pinpoint just one weapon. God damn it. Damn, I still don't know the parry timings for all this shit. How to do the parry, the Fatal Flash? Wait, wait, what? I didn't get my punish? No, I parried you, dude. You get follow-ups, right? Or am I tripping? Hmm. Dude, these tornadoes are so tilting. Okay. I'm not enjoying myself here. I think I'm just gonna item it up. I'll have to learn him later. Right now I'm not enjoying it. So screw it. I've seen good fights against this boss, but even then, it's not that. Even then, not that enjoyable. So Hato, I have a video. It's called 5 Tips I Wish I Knew Before I Played Ninja Gaiden. I'd encourage you to check it out. And it should kind of explain things to you. Alright, see you later. Thanks for dropping by. Wrong weapon. Seriously? Okay, item time. I said it before. I thought I could pull it off with our Dragon Blade, but I can't. Okie dokie. Oh, wrong button. Whatever, close enough. So question, when you play Neo 3, have you ever failed to do directional inputs? I haven't had issues with directional inputs. I know other people have. But what I can definitively tell you is you can customize your controls to be like Neo 2. With items, woohoo! Cool. Whatever. I got some decent clear time. Yeah, give me my D rank. I know, I sucked. Alright, that's all I got in me. That was pretty frustrating, not gonna lie. Oof. So yeah, average Neo enjoyer, you can have things like in Neo 2, the controls that is. You don't have to have it with the directional inputs. They were a little tricky for many, but they don't have to be for you. So all I would say is if you're worried about directional inputs, you don't have to worry about them at all because you can just eliminate them altogether. So I hope that helps. Alright, that was frustrating. Today was a very frustrating day in terms of streaming all Ninja Gaiden 4. Just that fundamental lack of like I felt like I couldn't control what I wanted to hit. Like, just targeting felt random. I couldn't, like, it just felt like the game was playing itself and I couldn't figure out, like, hey, how do I navigate targeting the enemy I want? And then lock-on would get frustrating. My character would UT a target like 30 miles away. And so it just didn't feel intuitive. I would think that my character would either UT the closest enemy to me or one that I locked onto. Not like, oh, it's soft locked onto something way far away, and so let me just like teleport all the way there. Feels really bad, and it's just, I want stuff like that removed. I'd either want a much more intuitive lock-on, or just like, I'd actually want an intuitive lock-on and like just some more common sense enemy targeting. You know, in the skill expansion mod, when enemies move a lot... Here, let me get out of this so I don't stay trapped. Oops. Okay, so your question is... Here, let me put it on Neo 3 just to make it easier. You know, in the skill expansion mod, when enemies move a lot, I sometimes fail the input, and wouldn't eliminating mean reducing his variety and skill set? No, it's... What I'm saying is that with custom controls, all the things that were assigned to directional inputs, you can assign instead to whatever you want. So the variety isn't changed. It's just how you take advantage of the variety has changed. It's just different controls. they modified it to be much more friendly. Just imagine, like, in Nioh 2, you could get rid of all those directions. In the Nioh 2 skill expansion mod, like, think of the most intuitive way to take advantage of more skills. That's what Nioh 3 has. So for example, Heaven Flash is dodge towards the enemy, right? So you dodge forward, and that can whiff sometimes, or the direction can be problematic, and it can get a little confusing. So what Sado Commando did with the skill expansion mod and with the Nioh 3 custom controls, what you can do is you can set it so that after a couple of quick attacks, you can just do a guard quick, and then you will do Heaven Flash. That's it. Or for skills like Wild Spear or Fatal Thrust. If you're not a fan of the directional inputs, or whatever it was in Nioh 2, where it was like, hold this while guarding, which would feel a little weird. What they changed it to was the inputs that Advancing Storm for the hatchets has, which is, you run around and then you hold, so you hold quick attack while running, so hold square while running. Which worked really well. You could spam Advancing Storm if you wanted to. You could throw the hatchets, and it took a little bit of time, you'd move, and then you do the animation. So for Wild Spear, it's the same thing. Fatal Thrust is the same thing. Haven't watched much of the Nioh 3 footage to try and stay unspoiled. How comparable to Rise of the Ronin would you say the open world stuff is? I think there's an argument that it is comparable in some way. Without going into spoiler details, since you're trying to stay unspoiled, here's the way that I would think about Nioh 3's open world, as people call it. The game developers technically use the word open field, but, you know, I'm not going to get into semantics over that. The way that I think about it is they've taken lessons from Rise of the Ronin, and then in the context of Nioh, they've just mashed all the main missions and side mission areas together in one huge map. So to me, it seems like they've simplified, they've kind of cut out some redundant parts from side missions. So for example, you know how side missions in Nioh 2 would basically just be kind of just effectively reskins of maps you've already played. So it's like region 1, you're doing a side mission in Mezuki's level like 2-3 different times. And it's like a slightly different time of day or whatever, and like that's it. But in terms of something being fresh, it wasn't there. In Nioh 3, every area is more or less unique. So that's nice. And the density that I come to expect from doing side missions and main missions is pretty much the same in Nioh 3 as it was in Nioh 2. And I found that, and for me, the way that I see the open, I mean, they say right here open field, a tense open field, so I'll use that. But the way that I see the open field is it's done in a very like Nioh way. It's like unapologetically Nioh. I'm like, yep, I'm playing a Nioh game. This isn't like, oh, empty as shit areas and whatever. I can see the influence of Rise of the Ronin, because there's some areas where it's like, fight a bunch of enemies. But it's also like, yeah, that's what I'd do in a side mission anyway. And it's like kind of similar. Or there's some areas where you have like multiple waves of enemies you have to fight. Or like one big group where you have to clear or something. So it just felt tweaked and appropriate, at least for me, when it comes to Nioh 3. And they do have like a lot of those familiar open world things. But yeah, when it comes to like a lot of open field things, as they call it, open world, I'm using those interchangeably right now. But it's like, yeah, they have a lot of the telltale things, like your fast travel equivalents, right? Which is just like you go from shrine to shrine. But it pretty much just felt like, hey, this is like Nioh 2, except I don't load back into the main map and select the missions. I can teleport to the shrines I want to. A little bit of a loading time, not that bad. or I could just walk around from place to place and explore. And it just felt unique. It was kind of nice. There's some parts of the open field, there's some dedicated areas which are like super intense. And then there's other areas that are a bit more relaxed. But I found with this way, it's just like, all right, we're just taking out the things that can feel like they remove immersion, like getting back to the main map screen, and then like having to like, you know, you're like totally removed from the Neo gameplay for a bit, and you're just like going through menus and shit. Menus and inventory and going to your blacksmith and selecting the missions, you know, like all that setup stuff, which isn't that immersive for me anyway. They just like did away with all that and like, here you go, you're on the map, go ahead and explore shit, teleport to shit, and kick ass. Go have fun. Yep, there's a bunch of enemies in the way. Yep, there's a lot of jump scares in the way. Yep, there's some secret areas with secret things to find. Yep, there's some hidden enemies. Yep, there's some hidden bosses. Oh yeah, by the way, here's this like crazy super enemy. And so it just felt much more immersive, and I felt very incentivized to keep engaging with things. So I had fun. I still felt like I was playing a Neo. I felt like it was just Neo 2, but open field with a lot of enhancements. I mean, as they say, the latest entry, Neo entry, featuring intense open field and dual combat styles. So Chicken Burrito, you don't mean the map design, just the feeling of controlling the character running around. So you're saying having, from Alpha's experience, Ronan and even Wolong felt more comfortable to roam around? I guess I'm curious about your perspective there. Something I'd want to talk about more, but I do have to go. But yeah, so Cronus Magnum, it's a little difficult for me to, like, go into a significant amount of detail about what Neo 3 has without like showing footage. But my experience was, and this is just my opinion, was like, hey, I feel like I'm playing the next evolution of Neo. This is gonna be a lot of fucking fun. And so far I've had nothing but enjoyment from the 2 demos that I've played. And I hope it just keeps improving for the base game. But everything that I experienced in the demo that I got to play back in November, I was really excited about, and was just like, hey, I gotta get good because I suck. But this was fun. And there's a lot to explore. So I'll leave you with that. In any case, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate your company. Even though I know Ninja Gaiden is not that popular on my channel. But for those of you that are here, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see everybody next time. Take care and bye.